Listen, put down the pitchforks and torches. I know you saw the title, and if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're probably pretty peeved about what you read. And look, I get it. You're super excited about Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm not gonna sit here and rehash the arguments that thousands of trans people have already made. I do think it's a little cringe if you're not even willing to hear out said trans people, but that's none of my business. And to that point, I do think it's also a little cringe to say separate the art from the artist when the artist is still actively benefiting from the art and is currently directly working to whittle away trans rights, but that's neither here nor there. Because listen, I'm not going to assume automatically that you're transphobic if you buy Hogwarts Legacy. No, that'd be crazy. I mean, not buying a video game is not activism. But I will assume that you have absolute dog water taste in video games. The fact that so many people are arguing about the ethics of buying Hogwarts Legacy is insane to me, because all those arguments are built on one wrong assumption, that the game is worth buying. Yeah, go ahead, buy Hogwarts Legacy, waste your money. I don't care, I'm not stopping you, but don't say your old pal Ben didn't warn you, all right? I even did you a service. I broke down all the reasons why Hogwarts Legacy looks terrible on stream. I wanted to talk about Hogwarts Legacy. I feel like I keep seeing the same sentiment over and over again, and that's that people are like, it looks so good, but it's, I know that she's a TERF, but it just looks so good. And I have to ask, where? What do you mean? What do you mean it looks good? Are we looking at the same game? I tweeted about it in late December, and I got some people who were upset at me. I got some Harry Potter fans who likely just had it like recommended on their feed, and they were like upset because they were like, it still looks like a really good game. It looks awesome. That's why we're struggling. We don't know if we want to fucking pass on it or whatever. And so I want to reach my hand out, extend my hand to the Harry Potter community. All right. I want to extend my hand to those people and say, listen, let me guide you. Let me show you why you're wrong. Because I promise you that I can. Take my hand and I will show you why Hogwarts Legacy looks like trash. And I've learned some things, a little bit of things since late December about Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm going to be honest with you, it looks worse than I thought. Hogwarts Legacy, I already kind of knew it was going to be bad. I didn't really have a good understanding of how bad it was going to be. So let's take it from the top. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I get it. Here, take my hand. I get it. It's a pretty game. All the trailers we've seen are very pretty. I agree with you that the game looks pretty. I won't deny that. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This looks pretty. All right. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't. They're pretty visuals. Now, let's be clear though. The game's probably not going to actually look like this. Let's curb our expectations a little bit, all right? These are demos. These are carefully crafted by the devs to make the game look as perfect as possible. Game's not actually gonna look this good, lest we be reminded of Cyberpunk 2077, all right? Remember those fucking demo trailers? Remember how fucking pretty and stunning and amazing those were? Ooh, it didn't turn out so great, now did it? Just have a look at the specs, by the way. Almost certainly, that was being shown on like a PC with like the fucking sickest goddamn hardware on the planet. All right, that was likely the Ultra 4K spec. So let's be very clear. I don't know about you boys, but even I don't have a 3090 Ti. All right. So unless you're like top of the line, like richest gamer in the market, and you've got like the 40 series or the 3090 Ti, you're probably not going to be playing at the top specs. This is so horrifically optimized. For ultra specs, you need the RTX 2080 Ti? That is insane. Let's be honest here. If you're fucking this stoked for Hogwarts Legacy, you're probably not like a person who spent a shitload of money on gaming, all right? You're not like a capital G gamer, which is fine. That's fine if you're not a capital G gamer. I'm not either. But you're likely not playing on ultra specs. The game's not gonna look exactly like this for you. It's gonna look a little less pretty. On top of that, I have a little prediction, actually. Listen, when the game comes out on the 10th of February, I want you boys to come back to this clip, all right? I want you to come back here. If I was right, I don't know if I'm gonna be right, but if I'm right, I want you to come back here and just remember that your old pal Ben told you this was going to be the case. If the game is this horrifically optimized that the Ultra 4K requires the 3090 Ti, I'm going to call it right now. They did not spend very long optimizing this game. And if they did not spend very long optimizing, I'm also going to say probably also a bit of a buggy gaming experience. It's probably going to be very buggy on release. Again, this is a prediction. I can't say for sure if this is going to be real, but I'm just saying, when I'm right, just remember who told you it was going to be super buggy and broken. But on top of that, something that stuck out to me when I was watching the dev demos. Let's set our expectations here really quick, all right? Let's set our expectations for the magical world of Harry Potter, all right? Character customization in an open world game is so important, especially when you can go third person. Cyberpunk 2077, a first person game, had better character customization. And I'm not joking. Dog, you have magic. There is magic at your fingertips. I should be able to change my tattoos with the flick of a wrist. My tattoos should be animated. The fact that this game has bare bones character customization is one of the biggest sins to me. Look at this. They're going through customization. You have some presets. That's pretty standard for character customization to have some presets that you can start with. They land on this guy, I think. And so then they go to the next step. You might think like, oh, maybe it would make sense to then let you like tweak some things. Like maybe you can like move the eyes a little bit, make the brows a little bigger or smaller or wider or more inward. Maybe adjust the size of the nose, adjust the size of the lips, adjust the jaw, you know, all the standard character customization shit, right? Nope, you don't get any of that. You get more preset faces. You get a set of preset faces and 3 sets of glasses to choose from. That's your character customization, dog. You can slap some freckles on there and you can slap some scars on there. That's the extent of the character customization. Also, I like that you can trans your gender in Hogwarts Legacy. Queen Turf herself made this universe, but hey, you can change your gender in this one. I think that was a nice touch. You know what? Hats off to the dev team. I'll give them that one. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny that you can trans your gender in the turf game. Listen. I gotta give them the wins when they get them, all right? Side note, by the way, why does everyone look like just the most stereotypical boring white person on the planet in the Harry Potter universe? Why is that? Why do they all look normal? Why do they all look normal and boring? Why is that? They live in a magic world. They can look however they want. They can have like fire for hair. Dude, you live in a magic world. Dog, you're magic. You're a wizard. Did anyone tell them that they're wizards? Did anyone tell these people that they're magical? Point is, the character customization looks fucking boring. It's so plain. It's a few presets that you can choose between. When Dragon Age Inquisition has better character customization than your game, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. But that's not even the thing that sticks out to me the most. Boys, you know it's coming. The combat. Dog, how do you have the most boring combat in a wizard game? Your game is about being a wizard, and the combat looks like this. They're throwing colors at each other. And what the fuck? What is this dude doing back here? Pay attention to green pants, red cape over here, all right? Pay close attention to him. Let's see what he does during this entire fight. He stands there. He stands there. He stands there. He stands there. Oh, he waves his wand around but doesn't do anything. And he just stands there the whole time. That makes sense in like a sword play game, like a game where you're fighting people because like they need to find an opening, right? In a magic game, he should be constantly attacking me. Well, why is he just standing there? Why is he just standing there? There's 2 people just standing there. Anyway, point is, the combat looks so boring. Like, look at this. Look, do you see anything unique about this combat at any point? It's just different colors. They're throwing reds and oranges around. Oh, look out, he hit you with a red. Oh, and he hit you with a blue. Oh, there's a stun in there. Don't worry, there's some stuns. You have some stuns and some damage doers. This goes to a criticism that I've had about Harry Potter since the books and movies. There's a criticism that people often have about Harry Potter, and it's a little bit overplayed. People constantly say it. I get it. It's annoying. But why doesn't Harry Potter have a gun? Now, I know that sounds corny, and it sounds like I'm making a joke. But why? Why doesn't he just grab a gun? Guns should not be more effective than spells. in a magic world. If a gun is more effective than spells in a wizard world, you have done magic wrong. All right? Listen, you can block spells all day long. Good luck blocking a bullet, dog. Good luck having the reaction time to do that. The reason I'm harping on this combat just looks like guns, but slower and worse and less effective. Look at that. He just took a fireball to the chest. You know what you're not gonna take to the chest? A bullet. Now, how could you make this better than guns? How could you make combat cooler than guns? It's very simple, actually. Have a look at this scene, boys. What do we see here? We see 3 animated statues, right? Now put your mind in the body of a wizard, right? You're magical. You see these statues animated by magic, which you have. Now tell me, what else do you see in this scene that stands out like a sore fucking thumb, dog? What stands out in this scene more than anything else because of the lighting? This seems like it would be a tutorial level. Like, it would be like the first level I would throw at players because it's so on the nose how this works. I would walk into this room and I would see the emptiness. No, not just the emptiness. I would see these 3 animated statues, right? Hey, what's over here? Oh, there's a 4th statue. That statue's not moving. That statue's not alive. And it's lit really bright. It stands out in the scene. Oh, the game's trying to teach me right now. Duh, these are animated by magic. Maybe I can do that too. Let me just go ahead and animate this statue to fight for me. Fight alongside me. They don't do that. They throw more colors at him. They throw some more blues. And they... Wait, hold on. Wait, I didn't even notice this the first time. Hold on, wait. So he disarms him and he like does this like canned animation where he throws a sword back. I just noticed the sword disappears. Wait! Where did the sword go? Watch. Here we go. Oh, it's gone! Oh my god, he threw the sword so fast that it disappeared. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I know what he did. He cast an invisibility spell on it, so he's not gonna see it coming. He's not gonna have any idea. Oh, holy shit, wait, this is your official trailer. And then he just explodes. Oh, that's funny. I don't think this is a nitpicky thing to harp on, but it's very funny that that made it into the final trailer. I'm actually feeling more confident in my prediction that this is going to be buggy. If things are blipping out of existence in the trailer, that's not a good sign at all, my man. This is supposed to be flawless. This trailer should be flawless, and oh my god, it straight up blinks out of existence. Anyway, the point is, to make a good wizard game, it shouldn't be throwing colors at each other. If that's all your wizards can do, I hate to break it to you, but Dragon Age Origins back in like 2009 had more interesting wizard combat. Because in Dragon Age Origins, you could create an earthquake under your enemies. They all fall over. Okay, then you throw grease in that earthquake. Oh shit, now there's grease all over the floor. Then you throw a fireball in it, boom, grease is on fire. They can't stand up. They're stuck in that earthquake. That's thinking like a wizard. You're combining spells. You're combining like environmental shit to harm them. Now, of course, Dragon Age doesn't have like all that much environmental shit because it was like 2009. But like, let me knock over pillars, you know what I mean? Let me light the grass on fire. You know what I mean? Then there's like an AoE effect that's like part of the environment. Like the most this game has is barrels that you can pick up. And it's always barrels, by the way. I went through all the trailers. It's always barrels. Barrels are the only environmental thing you get. Like, let me light the grass and trees on fire. That'd be kind of cool. Let me fucking like shake the ceiling when I'm indoors and make things fall over. Like this scene, I'm gonna not show too much of it. It's that diner scene from Harry Potter, and then they get attacked by some people, and they have this shootout here. This is guns, dog. They're shooting guns at each other. That's all this is. Like, if I can replace your wands with pistols, you've done wizards bad. They're just taking cover and shooting at each other. At that point, just fucking play Modern Warfare, dog. This is boring. Didn't someone edit guns in? I would not doubt it for a second that someone edited guns in, because it's too much like guns. It's just guns. You know what you could do in this scene? Use your magic to knock over all these shelves on top of the person to stun them. Have the ceiling tiles fall on them or something. Explode the glass to distract them. Like, do something. Use your wizard brain. Don't just fucking shoot bullets at them. This is why I feel like this game's gonna be kind of boring, because I feel like they're gonna focus a little too much on nostalgia, because they're trying too much to make the combat just like the movies. That doesn't translate well in gameplay. And look, I get it, they want to like honor the lore or whatever, but dog, you could just be like, oh, this was like the greatest wizard of all time. You know, this is early on in Harry Potter lore. They're the greatest wizard of all time. They did shit that we couldn't even imagine. You know, they like used the environment in their combat. They had spells that we couldn't even comprehend. Like something like that, you know what I mean? Let me play the greatest wizard of all time. But no, you just have to play Harry Potter 2.0. I don't know how anyone is looking at this combat and thinking it looks interesting. It's the same things over and over and over again. Again, I think it's pretty. The colors are pretty, sure. I do give you that. The colors are pretty. But pay attention to the combat. Look at what he's doing all the time. He's picking people up and he hits them with colors. He picks something up, he throws it at them. He picks them up, hits them with colors. Picks them up, hits them with colors. Ooh, he did something a little different. Hit him on the ground. Oh, picked him up again. Hitting him with colors. Hitting him with more colors. More colors. Oh, does a little combat roll. Picks him up. Oh, does that thing he did before. He hits him on the ground a few times. Oh, is he gonna pick him up? Is he gonna pick him up? Oh no, he just doesn't. He hits him with colors. Wait, oh, he picked him up. Oh, now he's hitting him with colors. Wait, hold on. Will he pick him up or hit him with colors? Oh, he's hitting him with colors. Now he's picking him up. Oh, whoa. Oh my God. That's the most advanced thing we have seen the entire playthrough, by the way. There's one AoE that they've done. Holy shit. Oh my God. Cutting edge technology. They've discovered AoEs. Oh my God. There's AoEs in here. Oh, now we're back to hitting him with colors again. Why can't you pick someone up and use them to beat someone else? That is an excellent point, Ray. Why can't you do that? Let's revisit this scene. Hey, look, these two guys are standing really still and kind of perfectly in a line. Maybe we should like pick up one of these dudes and like bowl them over, you know what I mean? Why can't I hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker? Why can't I do that? That would be too creative. No, you have to instead hit them with some colors. One at a time. Whole group of people? No. You gotta hit them one at a time with colors. You know what this feels like? The combat in this game feels like sword play. I feel like the devs wanted to make a sword fighting game. Because what is this combat if not just a sword fight from further away? You're focused on one person. Oh, and he's blocking. You have to break that block. Now let's switch to this other guy. And let's hit him for a little bit. Why are you 1v1ing all these people when you have magic? To use that lightning spell, if the ground is wet, you should get to zap anyone in the water. BioShock did that. Exactly, dude. BioShock is actually a really good example of like combining different effects. I mean, hell, if it's lightning, you could even do chain lightning. If people are close enough to each other like this, even if you don't have like environmental status effects that you can do, you could be like, oh, I could chain lightning between these guys. They're standing too close together. They'll arc that lightning off of each other. Anything that makes you think more about the battlefield. If they really want to harp on this like multi-people on the field, like versus you should start thinking like, how can I take down multiple people at once? How can I take on everyone at the same time? And they shouldn't be standing back like this. They shouldn't be waiting their turn to hit you, because this isn't sword play. This is magic. Do bonus damage if they're dressed in armor? Exactly. Little things like that. Like, oh, there's a campfire. I could blast grease into that and cause a huge explosion. So anyone close to that fire fucking explodes. Little things like that make your game so much more interesting when it's a wizard game. Like, look, there's columns here. Maybe you could make these columns collapsible. You know what I mean? Like, oh, these two guys, they're standing in a line. Maybe if they line up perfectly with that column, I can knock that column over and hit them. Little things like that are what make a wizard game cool. Anyway, point is, the combat's fucking boring, all right? But boys, I'm gonna show you something that's gonna blow your mind even more than the terrible combat. I know, the combat looks bad. I think that we all can agree on that now. But I'm about to show you something that's somehow worse than the combat. All right. I watched more of the dev blogs or the dev demos or whatever, and something stuck out to me that they spent a painfully long amount of time talking about that they didn't show in the trailer. And I'm starting to realize why they didn't show it in the trailer. The slavery, you know what? Fair. The slavery is pretty bad. But no. I'm strictly talking gameplay right now, not story. The story is dog shit. I'm just talking gameplay. Boys, I posit that the reason the combat is so bad is for the same reason that Cyberpunk's combat was kind of bad. I think a lot of games that should not be open world get turned into open world games. If Cyberpunk, for example, was not open world, I bet you they could have made a way cooler combat experience, because then they can kind of hone you in on like specific fights. They can craft the fight more directly. I think Hogwarts Legacy also should not have been an open world game. Now, why do I say that? Well, because I watched the part of the dev demo that showed off the open world. And boys, when I tell you the open world looks so fucking empty. Like, it looks pretty. Don't get me wrong. This looks pretty. It's stunning. Look at that landscape. Look at that water. If you're just here for the visuals, though, don't get the game. Just go watch a movie. But the visuals are stunning. But now they're going to explore the open world. Look how desolate it looks. There is nothing for miles. Now wait for it. They're going to jump on the broom. And now he's jumping on his broom. If I were to tell you this game has flying, you can fly. What would be the last thing that you would do while traveling? If you can literally fly, what is the last thing anybody would think to do while flying? I'll tell you what. Fly very close to the ground. They said, we're just gonna basically follow the road. You can fly in Hogwarts Legacy anywhere you want in the open world, and you choose to fly close to the ground. You are doing a horse with a broom. Absolutely correct. Spot the difference between this and riding a horse in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I will wait. He is literally following the road on his broom. What is this? Why are you obeying the traffic laws? What's going on? You gonna turn on your blinker to turn next? What's happening? Look at this, dude. So close to the ground constantly. If I made this game, once again, it would be all about the wonders of being a wizard. Oh, you can fly? Well, if you can fly, then perhaps buildings can fly? Now, I know that's not canon in Harry Potter, but let's bend the canon a little bit, all right? Give me something to do in the skies. The real reason they're following the roads in this is because they realize that the skies are empty. There is nothing to do up there. There is no reason to ever go higher than the tree line, ever. And they know that. And that's why in the trailer, to make it look cooler than it is, they're flying close to the ground. They're just exploring this world close to the ground. This very empty world, by the way, with occasional houses peppered around. Look how empty this is, dude. Like, even in like The Witcher 3, again, to go back to it, 8 years ago, you would have random events happen around on the road. You'd have random shit happen all the time. This is desolate, dude. It's empty. You're riding a horse through the countryside. You could do all kinds of things with flying. You could have broom combat. Fuck, dude, maybe there's like, maybe you have like wizard highwaymen or something. I don't know. Something out here that's interesting. And they're like, we're gonna fucking rob you. And they're on brooms. And then you enter fucking broom combat. Can you imagine flying combat? That'd be so cool. No. Just fly close to the road. Don't ever go up. You could put buildings in the sky. Like maybe there's like some wizard club that they're like, oh yeah, we're like super into flying on brooms. And we have like our little fucking outpost in the sky because that's tight as hell. I don't know. Put something in the sky. Give me a reason to fly. Because as I see it right now, there's no fucking reason. Anything at all. Wizard combat in the sky. Stuff you can land on up there. Stuff you can explore up there. I don't know. Fuck. Put the standard fantasy fucking crystals in the sky. I don't know. Anything. Put something up there. Look how empty the sky is. There's nothing up there. I don't know. Maybe build some more towers if you don't want to have flying shit. Oh, and maybe the towers are like, you know, really defended at the base, but they're not ready for fucking like a wizard to fly up and take them. I don't know. Anything. Give me a reason to fly. But because as it stands right now, there is literally no reason to fly in this game. Because let's face it, just a broom this close to the ground is kind of lame. What makes witches cool is that they fly really high up in the sky on their broom, but a broom close to the ground is kind of fucking lame. You look like a loser. And now look, there is one specific thing that I was told immediately by Harry Potter fans that is like the saving grace for this game. And that is the Dark Arts Arena. Now, let me be clear. The Dark Arts Arena is an add-on. It is a DLC. It is something you can buy. This is not part of the main game. You have to pay extra for it. You have to pay, I think you have to buy like the collector's edition or something. And it doesn't add anything useful to the game. You want to know the one thing it adds? The Dark Arts Arena adds practice mode. That's it. It is a glorified practice mode. Nothing in the Dark Arts Arena matters. Let's watch the clip.
One of the things that we're excited about in the Dark Arts Battle Arena that people can do is you come in preloaded with different abilities. So the unforgivable curses are something that everyone's going to have access to through the base game and going to be able to earn, and they can make choices in order to kind of like add that to their repertoire, and they can also commit to that down with certain talents and things like that. When you play the Dark Arts Combat Arena, you actually have access to all those things as kind of like a way to test them all. And so it's a chance to kind of like tour and play with the Dark Arts and decide whether or not that is a path that you kind of want to go down.
So what he said right there, in not so many words, is that we added a mode where you can have all the spells unlocked and figure out what works for you and learn the new spells before you have them. Effectively, we added a practice mode. Pay an extra $20 or however much it is. Pay an extra $10 even. And you can have practice mode. Aren't you excited for practice mode? Boys, can I hear it for practice mode? Let's hear it for practice mode. Oh, I know you've all been itching after, you've been chomping at the bit to get practice mode, a mode that comes default in most other games. Also, very funny that he basically just said that the children can cast the killing curses. He's like, oh, the unforgivable curses, don't worry, you are fully capable of doing that in our game. It's actually forgivable now. Boys, I have an exciting game for us to play. Will they throw colors at the bad guys? Will they pick up the bad guys? Or will they throw the bad guys against the ground? Please use your device now to vote. What will they do? Remember, this is practice mode. All spells are unlocked. There are no limitations to what they could do. The sky is the limit. The very empty sky in this game. Let's see. Boys, if you had throw colors at them, if you had throw colors at them, you are our winner. That's right, boys. They cast the killing curse, and all it is they shoot a color at him, and he dies. That's right, Avada Kedavra, that man's dead. This underage child, just did murder. Wow, big surprise. The killing curses look no different from the rest of the spells. He just cast Crucio. And now the dude's like, ow, it hurts. Oh no, I'm stunned. Oh my God, dude, your stuns don't have to be blue anymore. Now your stuns can be red. Oh, dude, do you like blue stun or red stun? I prefer red stun, but I heard a lot of people like blue stun. You know what? I don't think we have enough colors. Can we get more colors, please? Quick, can we get more colors? Oh, there was some colors. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for more colors. This is the fucking practice mode. Everything's unlocked. You have every option under the sun. And this is what you're sticking with? The point is, they are shamelessly targeting your nostalgia. And they say this in the developer demos.
And there are lots of choices where we want to nod to things that aren't necessarily gameplay systems, but we nod to them as part of the narrative.
They're like, look at all these nostalgic things. And that's the thing. They're trying to play to your nostalgia. And now look, they're trying to play to your nostalgia so much that I'm going to make another prediction. All right? That's right, boys. You get 2 predictions this stream. 2 predictions combo. You got my prediction about the performance, and now you're getting a prediction about this. Look, my prediction, and again, feel free to come back here and tell me I was right if I get this right. My prediction is they're going to bombard you with nostalgia right at the beginning of the game. I'm talking, you're gonna get the classic letter from Hogwarts, right? It's gonna be delivered by an owl. And that's like so nostalgic. Oh my God, you got the Hogwarts letter. I'm calling, they're gonna put you on platform 9 3/4, all right? They're gonna put you on the train, all right? The Hogwarts Express. You're gonna be riding the train, all right? They're gonna have you get in the fucking boats or maybe in the carriage. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of different ways that they go to Hogwarts. They're gonna pick one of the insert number of ways you go to Hogwarts here, and they're gonna show it, all right? They're going to show you getting in the boats, or they're going to show you getting in the fucking death horse carriage or whatever. They're going to show all that. And they're, of course, going to show you the Great Hall with all the candles in the sky, all right? And then they're going to show you the Sorting Hat. And oh my God, they're going to make the Sorting Hat a central fucking thing. It's going to be dramatic when you get into your house. And look, this isn't like a crazy prediction, by the way, because this is what I would do. This is what anyone making this game would do. They're playing to your nostalgia. If you are a Harry Potter head and you somehow still haven't discovered that the fucking writing in Harry Potter is dog shit awful, it's so fucking stupid. Did you know the houses? That's not a unique thing. That's just how British schools are. She didn't even come up with the most iconic part of Harry Potter. It's bullshit. That's just how the schools are. They're just like that. Anyway, point is, if you still haven't discovered that, you know, Harry Potter's writing is bullshit, maybe you still like it, try to see past the nostalgia, because that is why this game is going to be a hit. It's not going to be a hit because it's good. It's not going to be a hit because it does anything unique. It's not going to be a hit because, you know, the combat was really good or the open world was really good. It's going to be a hit if it does become a hit. I don't even know that it will, but I feel like it might. It's going to be a hit because of nostalgia. That's it. All right. And look, I get it. All right. When I was a kid, I probably would have loved this game. I would have been like, holy shit, I get to be a wizard at Hogwarts. Oh my God, that's a dream come true for me. All I've ever wanted to do was be Harry Potter. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I get it. But we're adults now. All right. We're adults now. Look past the nostalgia. These trailers and the game being bad, all of that's not the real reason you shouldn't get Hogwarts Legacy. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we know how much of a shitty person J.K. Rowling is. We know all the shitty shit she said. She's incredibly transphobic. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's even been cited in like legislation. Like people have cited her. Like lawmakers have cited her. She's doing some real harm. Obviously, the real reason you shouldn't get Hogwarts Legacy is because she's a shitty person. And despite what you may have heard, she does get royalties from this. She gets money. If you buy this, she gets money. Worst case scenario, pirate it. The biggest roast I can give to Gen Z is none of these motherfuckers know how to pirate, all right? Gen Z, break some fucking laws already, all right? I'm talking about this again because I just want you to understand that you're not missing anything. I'm telling you, if you look past the nostalgia, the combat is so repetitive and so boring. My recommendation, if you want to play Hogwarts Legacy, my recommendation is play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, really good game. Combat, which in Witcher is it's kind of shitty, but it's okay. It's all right sword play, and like the open world is actually interesting. Or play Dragon Age. Dragon Age Inquisition was really fun. And the magic was more interesting. Seriously, there are so many better games than Hogwarts Legacy. Play fucking anything else. Read another book. Please. I'm begging you. It's 2023. Read another book. That's my hand extension to the Harry Potter community. Read any other book. Don't read the Witcher books though. Play the Witcher games, don't read the Witcher books. Listen, as a hardcore Witcher fan, don't read the books. Don't do it. As someone who's read the books, you don't want that.